Oh, whoa, this hair. So it has been super rainy last night, so the humidity is definitely crazy. If you are joining us on the live, go ahead and say hello in the chat. It's a little bit cooler out today, but because it rained all last night, like severe thunderstorm warnings, I figured we would get Ollie outside a little bit today. He always gets sad when he doesn't get to go outside for a couple of days, so. You got some cashews. We got some cashews here for him to snack on if he gets hungry. I'm just kind of hanging out. Keeps stepping on my hair. I was hoping that by being on today, which is the weekend, that more people would be able to catch us live, because I know that kind of stinks when we go live during the weekday and a lot of people are working. Hello, Jay Sean. So hopefully we can catch some more. Yeah. There's a lot of gnats out right now. Hi, Rhonda. How are you today? Ollie's over here. Trying to catch a gnat. Did you get him? No? I'm sorry. You tried though, huh? Yeah. His hands are getting super big. You can tell that he's growing. It's going good, Rhonda. We take it day by day. We've been super busy. So today's kind of like the first low-key kind of day. There's nothing on the schedule that like has to be done, so it's kind of nice to just take a day and chill out. You know, I've still got tons of stuff that could be done, but it is nice to just kind of sit back and relax, huh, Monk? Yeah. He is getting ready to be a young monkey. It's so crazy because if you guys have been here since the beginning, you know that Cohen, which is our young child, is actually only like 6 weeks apart from Ollie, birthday wise. So Cohen is about to turn 5 next week. Oh my gosh, which means Ollie will be turning 5 in like just a short period of time. And that's just crazy to think that we've had Ollie for 5 years already. He is getting so big. I can tell because his diapers are getting tight again, which means I need to figure out where to order diapers from, because the lady that we used to use is no longer making them anymore. So I'm gonna have to figure that out, and rather quickly. Hail and rain in northern Colorado. Oh geez, for 3 weeks every day. Oh yikes. Yeah, yesterday was like really nice out, really hot, but it was 80, I think it got up to 89 with like a real feel of 93 or 94. And then randomly it like we got thunderstorm warnings on our phones, and then it was like crazy amounts of just dumpage. So today it's like 65. It's windy, the sun's not out, a little bit breezy. So, oh, did the car scare you? So it's extreme to the other, I guess you could say. Come on, Ollie. But I certainly wouldn't want to deal with like rain, rain and stuff for 3 weeks. That would suck. You gonna eat your cashew now? What did you get? Did you get a bug? I don't know what he just grabbed. Something. A bug or something. He's eating his little cashew chunk. Yes, those are, yes. So Luke was asking me last night. He was like, why do storms just make you so anxious? I was like, I don't really know. Just always has. Hi, David. How are you today? I know, time is flying, Rhonda. Like, to think that, so that means that we've been at this property for almost 5 years then. And that to me is crazy to think about, that we've been in our own spot for 5 years already. It's crazy. Because we moved down here, I think, like 2 days before I gave birth to Cohen. So, yeah. That's a long story in itself. That's why I'm chuckling. But oh, that's a big yawn, Ollie. He's like, the rain makes me sleepy. Ollie. I don't know why, but he seems to prefer to just sit on his little chair over here. It's okay, Rhonda. The names that we chose for our kids are very unique. So, hi, Michelle. Michelle, you're baking a cake right now? Hello, Marcel. I hope that's how you say it. Marcel? Pennsylvania. What kind of a cake is it? Cake sounds really good. I can't have cake right now, but it sounds really good, Michelle. I can't have cake because I'm back on my cut. So, chocolate dairy free. Oh, I could eat that. I'd just have to try to fit it into my macros. Yes. Actually, I've been craving the Daya mac and cheese, like the really gross cheese spread that's dairy free. I might have to go buy some. This is so expensive. A fish sandwich for dinner. Ugh, I can't say I'm jealous of that one. I really do not like fish at all. I really don't like fish. Pretty much force myself to eat it when I'm, you know, doing a cut for bodybuilding, but I don't like it at all. Rhonda, no, we haven't been able to go to Pete's. I wish, but we haven't been able to. We've had a lot going on here, actually. So little Luke went and swore into the Air Force this past week. So we're waiting to try to get his driver's license stuff to go through. So that's tomorrow. And then he will be able to pick the job that he wants. There's obviously lots of jobs that he could pick, but the one that he wants, he does have to have his driver's license. So that is something that he doesn't have at the moment. Thank you, Michelle. I just started my cut like 2 days ago and it sucks going through. Actually having to track everything that I'm eating and, you know, force myself to get back on the treadmill and do all the things that I encourage my clients to do. let's just say I had too much fun in bulking season, not really having to track and do all of that. So it will definitely make me feel better though, being back on track, because I cut out like all of my food allergies as well when I do a cut. So all the dairy minus Greek yogurt is the only thing that I keep in, just because it's super high in protein. I cut out chicken because I'm allergic to that. Whey protein, I don't have any of that. So yeah, and I go back on my greens powder and everything like that. So stinks, but it is what it is. Hello, Ollie, are you coming back? The wind picked up. You want a cashew? Yeah? Okay. And no, he's really hard to see. The stand that I have out here for my phone is not an actual tripod. It's actually like a spoon holder for for when you're cooking, but it holds my pop socket on the back of my phone without falling over. And if Ollie touches it, it doesn't fall over. So for some reason he likes to knock over the tripods. So we just don't use them anymore. We just go with what we have. Huh, Monk? I don't know why he prefers that chair. Almost every time he goes and just sits in that chair. Silly monkey. He's got his little froggy diaper on. It's so cute. Yeah, did you hear the truck? Did it scare you? He's just kind of hanging out. Watching the chickens. He loves to watch them do their little chicken thing in the background. Do you want some more cashew? You want some more? No, I'm not petting you. You're too far away. You gotta come over here. You gotta come over here? I'll pet you if you come over here. No? Okay. Oh, and then also this past week, Luke surprised us with going to the local like pop-up carnival, which we have never done with the kids. And I realize now why, because it is extremely expensive. So that was really cool though. The kids got to pretty much do a lot of things that we don't normally do, getting out of the house. And we let them have like the full-blown experience that like we didn't get as kids. So we played the games, which were outrageously priced. Bought, you know, the $18 lemonade. But you know, it is what it is. It was for the experience. The kids got to go on like the Ferris wheel and got to ride a couple of the other rides. And they did the game where you win a goldfish. And my kids are way too good at that game. We ended up walking away with not one, not two, but 3 goldfish. So we, the little tank that they give you when you win a goldfish is like this big, literally, like it's like a block of tofu type size. And so there was no way we were going to be able to put 3 full goldfish in there. So Luke went out and bought a fish tank. So now we have a fish tank with 3 goldfish. And then we went back to PetSmart and we let the kids pick out another type of fish each. They picked out like the glow in the dark ones. So Cohen got a blue one and Xylee got a pink one. And then I got a black molly, and we got one of the, I don't know what they're called, Luke knows, it's something with a P, pistachios, I don't know, something like that. But it's the little algae suckers that go on the bottom and get all the algae and all that stuff out. So we now have a fish tank. Once the water clears up, because it's kind of murky at the moment because of like the dirty goldfish water, I plan to see what Ollie's reaction is to watching the fish tank, which I think would be really cool to see him watching the fish as they're swimming through. I haven't showed him them yet. I've just kept him out of that room. I'll have to like clear everything out of the way so he doesn't like pull down the fish tank or anything. That would be crazy, but I think it's like a 30 or a 40 gallon tank is what Luke bought. So that should be plenty for the goldfish. It's the experiences, y'all. The experiences that we did not get to have as children. Trying to see if we can get you situated so you can watch Ollie sit. He just seems away. Yeah, so Luke and I have never owned a fish tank together. When we first got together, I had one, and I've had them like growing up. I've always had fish. I really enjoy watching them. It's like relaxing. But this is like the first one that we've had as like a family, so it's cool. All of the goldfish have been named, and I don't remember half of their names because kids did it, but I think they named one Chubby or something like that because it's like super big and it eats every time you throw food down. It's like the first one to eat, so. And I think Cohen named his little blue fish Bluey, so and Pinky is Pinky. So yeah, they're not very creative with the names. Right, Monk? Yeah. But I'm curious to see what Ollie does once he gets to see them. This should be cool to see his reaction. What are you doing? You're just sitting down, relaxing. You've been so chill recently. It's so weird. Has anybody else noticed that? Like the last couple videos, Ollie's just kind of been relaxing, not really jumping around everywhere. Means he's getting older, a little bit more mature. Huh. What you looking at? He heard that bird and was like, what is that? Michelle, so it definitely, like, Ollie is Luke's companion animal, but as Ollie's gotten older, he just seems to prefer me, which is weird because, you know, we went the first 4 years where Ollie didn't want anything to do with me, but now he's kind of like flip-flopped. I guess kids do the same thing where they go from one parent to another as they get older, but I think he's just got like Just enjoys mama's company, I guess. Yeah, I know. But it does kind of suck for Luke because, you know, Luke pretty much cared for him 24/7 for 4 years, you know, and now Ollie's just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna go chill with my mom instead. So we kind of just have to work through that though. Like, it's not, we don't have any idea why, you know. Just as Ollie's person, and you know, maybe tomorrow will flip-flop back again, you know. He's very very much a creature of doing whatever he wants. Huh. I wish I could point this down a little bit more so you could see what he's doing. Maybe if I just turn it around and hold it. There we go. Oh, there's a fly. Can you get it? His fingers are getting so long, Michelle. Like, so long. Like, you can see. And we get asked a lot if we paint his fingernails dark. His nails do. I think a fly just landed on his tail. Or a bug did. That was funny. But no, I've never painted his fingernails. Like, that's his natural blood pigment underneath the nail. They have like hard nails, like just like we do. And for some reason, that's just like where all the blood goes. And so it makes them look darker than like his actual fingers do. And you can see like his little hands in between his hands and in between that first little cutoff. You could see that it's like super yellow, which means that he's like good with all of his vitamins and nutrients. So like the more yellow their under fur that comes through, like the healthier they are. Rhonda, he does like the chickens. He likes to watch them, which is why I think that he prefers sitting in this chair versus sitting with me. He'll turn around and just watch the chickens. Hello, Sea Lark. How are you today? Hi, Debbie. Happy Sunday. I was hoping we would catch... Uh-oh. Does it? Oh. That's weird because it doesn't show me on this side, Michelle, that it's cutting in and out. Hi, Alicia. I was hoping that we would catch some more people doing this on Sunday versus during the weekday. That's weird because I haven't moved at all, so I'm trying to stay as close to the internet as possible. I wonder if I set up... I'm gonna set you up right here for a second. And... all right, there. I moved myself closer to the internet, so hopefully that takes care of the audio issue, Michelle. Hopefully. His birthday is the first week of August. I can't believe it is coming up already. It's crazy. He will be 5 years old. Oh, see, now he just wants to go sit in the chair I just came from. What the heck? Y'all, you can't make this up. Ollie is just all over the place. I know I spent all this time to go wherever he wants to go. Ollie! Oh, he must have went somewhere. Where are you going, Monk? He's a funny monk, man. I even moved my chair and everything. Moved the cushion over. He was so tiny. When we first got him, he was so tiny. I look back on some of those older videos and I am just like, holy cow. He was just so undernourished and just premature and everything. It's crazy. Extremely fragile. I remember we both Luke and I felt, you know, really scared for like when we would feed him, because premature squirrel monkeys, it's the same with like premature kittens, and when you're like syringe feeding them, if you go too fast or you don't do it correctly, you can aspirate them and it like kills them. So I remember when we first got Ollie and he was just so tiny, we were so worried we would accidentally aspirate him, because like it can happen very easily. And he was just a tiny little thing. So thankfully we never had that happen, and we never had like any close calls or anything. But it is definitely something that can happen to just not only monkeys but baby kittens too. So does he live close to Boo and his family? So Boo used to live right. Oh no, buffering. Trying to scoot it closest. Is that better, Michelle? Did it come back up? Okay. So Pete and Monkey Boo used to be our neighbors when we first moved here 5 years ago. So they used to be right across the street from us. Like literally you could throw a stone. We used to actually throw a football back and forth. We would both sit on our porches and Luke and Pete would throw a football back and forth. And last year Pete went and bought a house down in South Carolina. So they moved away. But yeah, for 4 years he was our neighbor. Pretty much Ollie grew up with Happy. I know, I don't want to move it because I don't want it to go back to buffering. I don't know why the internet's been pretty in and out recently. It kind of stinks. I pay a lot for high-speed internet and it should be high speed. You know, it's like the highest line of internet you can get, the fiber optic, blase. I don't know. It could be though many people are in the household right now streaming or playing video games. Where'd you go, Ollie? Oh, there you are. He's going back to his original chair. Let's see if it'll buffer if I hold it. Hopefully not. I'm just thinking, It's so nice that he doesn't like freak out a lot now outside. Like when he... Hi, Chris. How are you? Yeah, like I'm not even holding his lead. If he gets scared, I'm sure he will run back to me. So there you go. Prime example of what Ollie would do if he was outside and nobody was holding on to him. Exactly what I figured would happen. He is not going to go far from me or from Luke. I think a lot of people think that he would just like run off, but he's pretty attached to us. Hi, CB. Oh, look at that yawn. Oh my. Anybody else got the Sunday afternoon yawns? Oh my. I could go for a nap. He does do really well with the kids. I tried to film a live the other day and the kids kept jumping in and out of it, but he just sat right next to him on the couch. He didn't mind that they were right there with me, but it is kind of funny that we used to have like the high chair set up where Cohen would sit in the high chair and drop little snacks and stuff. And so whenever Ollie would get out of his main enclosure, like when we would get him out, the first thing he would do is go run for the high chair to see what snacks Cohen had left him. So now there's no high chair for him to go run and get snacks from. See, he's just watching the chickens, watching the trees. There's lots of squirrels out today. Squirrels and birds. Michelle, I could let him run free in my house. I do not. That's just because I personally don't want anything broken. You gotta think, most of my decor is like jars of canned items. So like glass mason jars with all of my food storage in it because I just do not have enough pantry space and I don't have a basement. So my decor is literally glass jars. So I don't want him to knock those over. That and only the kids know what they've stuffed in the couch and stuff like that. So I don't want him to get a hold of something he shouldn't have. Rhonda, he very well could be looking out for the hawks. Usually the chickens squawk when one comes through, and Ollie will run back to whoever's out here and get underneath their shirt. He becomes a little monkey backpack. You grabbed a big hunk of dirt. Now what you gonna do with it? Huh? He grabbed like some rocks and dirt from the ground. I don't know what he's gonna do with it. No, he dropped it. Sounds like the air conditioner just kicked in. Did you hear it too? We'll have to tell Daddy to turn the air off. It's cool enough outside. We can open the windows instead, huh? You can jump over there. I'm not holding your lead. Go on. Whiffed it. Come here, what you want? I help ya. Where you want to go? Come on. What's over there? See, so he's not gonna go a tail for a mustache, y'all. It's a new fashion statement. Oh, I don't really want you over there. Come here. Oh, it's because you hear your daddy. That's why you want over there. You hear him? He can hear you. He don't know where it's coming from, though. Hi, Irene. Make up your mind, Ollie. Come back this way. Ollie. You hear him? So I'm just over here exploring. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, you don't. Come here, Stinky. There we go. Yeah, I don't know where. I don't know which window Luke's in. I don't know. I can hear him. Ollie, there's just... Yeah, I don't want you in the plants. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, get it. Did you get it? Oh, tartar sauce, you got away, huh? Oh, no. No, you don't need to be over there. He's like, but I want to. Irene, I am ready for all those veggies in the garden. They need to start hurrying up. Because veggies are so expensive. You don't need to be over there. No. But yes, so during gardening season, like when stuff is all coming off, it definitely saves us a ton of money because then we don't have to go and buy fresh produce every couple of days for Ollie. It's just so much nicer to just grab it from the garden. And Ollie will eat like pretty much anything. You see his little head in there. Things that I don't give him though would be like tomatoes. He doesn't really enjoy the fact that they're wet. He'll eat like the little cherry tomatoes sometimes, like the little sprinkle ones, but not always. But he'll eat zucchini, cucumber, squash, yellow squash. During the fall season, we do pumpkin. Is it raining, Ollie? I think I felt a raindrop. I should start doing some more videos on like what we feed Ollie in a day or like in a week. Because a lot of people have been asking us, just because when they see Ollie looks like his fur just looks really good. Sometimes when you see other squirrel monkeys like on the internet, you will see them like missing fur or their fur just isn't really super yellow. Which, as I had mentioned earlier, is like a vitamin deficiency of sort. And so Ollie eats it. Yeah. You know, we don't feed him. A lot of people feed their monkeys some questionable items. Oh no, buffering. Ah. There, is that better? I'll try and move it. Let's see. There. We have moved as close as we can to the internet. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's super obnoxious though. Like I said, I pay a ton for internet, so it shouldn't be going in and out. What are you doing? He's up on his hind legs. What are you doing? So, anyways, as I was saying, I should do some like what Ollie eats in a day, or like seasonal. Is he eats a lot like seasonally. So like when berries are in season, you know, he eats a lot of berries. And then when they are out of season, I actually try to freeze them. Now that we have the freeze dryer, we can use the freeze dryer for freeze-dried stuff. He will definitely eat like freeze-dried vegetables, freeze-dried fruit, freeze-dried meats. So that has definitely cut down on the cost of feeding him, because he does eat like way too healthy. And then we got the chickens for his egg obsession. If you didn't know, Ollie eats 3 hard-boiled eggs a day. That's a lot of eggs for a thing his size. Yes, Irene, I've seen a couple of them like feed their monkeys like a lollipop, and I was like, oh! Like the whole lollipop, like not just like a lick or two, but like one of the big massive ones. And I was like, oh Lord, that's not good for their little body. You know, that's why when we do any videos like that, with items like that, we make sure to specify like this is a sugar-free organic lolly, you know, and he only has like a couple licks and then he's done. But that's like a blue moon, like every once in a while. He does not get stuff like that daily. He doesn't even get like the little baby crunchies and stuff like that daily either. So Monk. He eats a pretty clean diet. He's back on his chair again, y'all. Ollie, we might have to go in. It looks like it's gonna rain. Monk. He does like nuts. He has cashews every day. That is another staple, cashews. Actually, he's got some over here that we were feeding him, but he didn't eat them all. Yes, so he does cashews, almonds. Everything's unsalted though. Like it can't be salted cashews or anything like that. It has to be no salt. Hi, Kimberly, you jumped on right at the end. We're getting ready to jump off here because it looks like it's going to rain. He does sunflower seeds. Walnuts are not his favorite, so I kind of do those like when I can catch them on sale. But I try to do like the bulk bins at like our local grocery store, the nicer grocery store, not like Walmart. They have like bulk nuts and seeds that you can get, like bulk cashews that are unsalted, unroasted. But cashews are his main fat source. And then proteins, he'll eat lean chicken, lean ground turkey. I don't really feed him ground beef. Sometimes. Ground turkey, lean ground turkey, eggs. So yeah, he has a very diverse diet, and he is like a child. He gets bored quickly, so you can only feed him the same things over and over for, you know, a couple days, and then you got to change it up, you know, whether that just be changing out the bean from a black bean to a kidney bean or some edamame, something like that, you know, little things like that. Throwing in, he's really been liking, there's a cauliflower pasta that I eat because it's really high in protein. And when I've been cooking that up, I've been throwing a couple in his bowls. And, oh, you finally got a bug. And he really enjoys stuff like that that's, you know, not something he typically gets all the time, but it's still good for him. Ollie, are you ready to say bye? I can hear the pitter-patter of the rain starting. Come here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hi, Tracy. You just jumped on right as I was about to get off. It's about to rain, so as you can see, it's like super cloudy and stuff. If you are watching the replay, go ahead and chat in the replay. I know, Tracy, I'm sorry. I will keep that in mind. So whatever time it is, I will try to get on that. I'll try later on next Sunday. I'm trying to do more weekends for the live videos because that's when we can catch more of y'all. Monk. I know. But make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. We will see you in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Can you say bye, Ollie? We don't want to get all wet. Ollie doesn't like water, so we don't want to stay out too long. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.